From self-driving cars to customer service bots, artificial intelligence, AI, has been making waves in various sectors of our lives. It has brought about tremendous change, making our lives easier, more efficient, and in many instances, more enjoyable. But as we look ahead to a future increasingly shaped by AI, we have to ask ourselves, at what cost? This article aims to peel back the layers of AI and examine its environmental impacts. Understanding artificial intelligence. Before we delve into the impacts of AI on our environment, it's important to understand what we're dealing with. Artificial intelligence, in its most simple form, refers to the ability of a machine or a computer program to think and learn. It's a broad field that covers everything from robotic process automation to actual robotics. Over the years, AI has evolved enormously. From the early days of simple computing, we've moved to complex systems that can understand, learn from, and react to their environments. Today, AI is used in diverse applications ranging from healthcare diagnostics to predicting weather patterns, and even in our everyday devices like smartphones and home automation systems. The positive environmental impacts of AI isn't all doom and gloom when it comes to the environment. In fact, it can serve as a powerful tool for environmental conservation. For instance, AI can be used to track and predict patterns in wildlife, assisting in conservation efforts. A 2018 study by the University of Southern California revealed that AI technology helped significantly in monitoring and protecting endangered species in the wild. Moreover, AI can also contribute to waste reduction and energy efficiency. For instance, Google used its AI platform, DeepMind, to reduce the energy used for cooling its data centers by a striking 40%. AI can optimize energy use in buildings, vehicles, and even entire cities, leading to considerable carbon emission reductions. The negative environmental impacts of AI. Despite its potential benefits, AI also has some significant environmental downsides. One of the most pertinent is its energy consumption. AI systems, particularly those used for machine learning, can consume enormous amounts of energy. In fact, according to a 2019 report by the University of Massachusetts, training a single AI model can emit as much carbon as 5 cars in their lifetimes. Furthermore, the production and disposal of AI equipment contribute to the growing problem of electronic waste, or e-waste. According to the Global E-Waste Statistics Partnership, the world generated 53.6 million metric tons of e-waste in 2019, a figure that's set to rise with the rapid advancement in AI technology. The potential impact of AI on job displacement also indirectly contributes to its environmental impact. Job displacement can lead to increased poverty and overexploitation of natural resources, exacerbating environmental degradation. In Part 2 of this article, we will be discussing how we can balance AI advancements with environmental sustainability, and the role of policy and regulation in this. We will also be looking at the potential of green AI and presenting some fun facts and statistics related to AI and its environmental impacts. So stay tuned, and let's continue to explore the environmental implications of artificial intelligence together. Balancing AI advancements with environmental sustainability. Picking up where we left off, it's clear that AI is a double-edged sword, offering powerful tools for progress while presenting serious environmental challenges. The big question now is, how do we strike a balance between harnessing AI's benefits and minimizing its harm to our planet? One promising approach is the concept of a green AI. This movement focuses on designing and deploying AI systems that are energy efficient and environmentally conscious from the ground up. Green AI isn't just about slapping solar panels on data centers, although that can help. It's about rethinking how algorithms are designed, the hardware they run on, and even the datasets used to train them. Here's an example. Researchers are working on a pruning AI model that is cutting out unnecessary computations and parameters which can slash energy consumption by up to 90% for some tasks. Similarly, companies like Microsoft are experimenting with underwater data centers that take advantage of natural cooling from ocean water. reducing the need for traditional air conditioning. But technology alone can't solve the puzzle. Policy and regulation are equally crucial. Governments and international bodies can set standards for energy consumption and e-waste disposal. Related to AI hardware. For instance, the European Union's Waste Electrical and Electronic Equipment (WEEE) directive is one step in the right direction, requiring manufacturers to take responsibility for the e-waste generated by their products. Of course, businesses also play a big role. Companies can conduct a life cycle assessment of their AI products, evaluating the environmental impact from development through disposal and commit to recycling or reusing hardware wherever possible. Some tech giants are even aiming for a carbon negative operations, meaning they plan to remove more carbon from the atmosphere than they emit. Ultimately, balancing AI advancements with sustainability is about making informed choices at every level. From global policymakers down to individual consumers. The road ahead is complex, but it's not impossible. The potential of green AI. Let's take a closer look at green AI, which is quickly becoming a buzzword in both tech and environmental circles. The core idea is simple. Make AI smarter, not just in what it can do, but in how gently it treads on our planet. Green AI emphasizes transparency and efficiency. For example, researchers have started sharing the energy cost of their AI models alongside traditional performance metrics. This helps both developers and users make more responsible choices. Imagine downloading an app and knowing not only how it works, but also its carbon footprint. Another exciting development is the use of renewable energy to power AI operations. Google, for example, now matches 100% of the energy used by its global operations, including AI-driven data centers with purchases of renewable energy. This means that, for every megawatt-hour of electricity it uses, Google adds the same amount of clean power to the grid. Even on the software side, there are creative solutions. Lightweight machine learning models, sometimes called a tiny IA, are designed to run efficiently on basic devices like smartphones, reducing the need for constant cloud-based computation and thus saving energy. Green AI is still in its early stages, but it demonstrates that with intentional design and a bit of creativity, we can make powerful technologies less taxing on the environment. IS environmental impact in numbers. To put things in perspective, let's dig into some statistics that highlight the scale of IS environmental footprint. Energy consumption. Training a single large AI model, like OpenAI's GPT-3, can consume as much electricity as 126 average U.S. homes use in a year, approximately 1,287 megawatt-hours. That is nearly 10 times the annual energy use of an average American household. Source: MIT Technology Review. 2021. E-waste generation. The Information and Communications Technology (ICT) sector, including AI hardware, is responsible for around 2% of global e-waste, equal to about 1 million metric tons annually. Source: Global E-Waste Monitor 2020. With the rapid expansion of AI applications, this number is only expected to grow. Carbon emissions. The global technology sector, driven in part by the growth of AI, is projected to account for up to 14% of worldwide carbon emissions by 2040, compared to about 4% today. Source: The Guardian. 2018. Job displacement. According to a 2020 World Economic Forum report, AI and automation could displace 85 million jobs by 2025, while also creating 97 million new jobs. Job displacement, if not managed well, can indirectly impact local environments, as communities may turn to unsustainable resource extraction in the absence of stable employment. Data center growth. Data centers, many of which power AI applications, consumed about 200 terawatt-hours (TWh) of electricity in 2018, a roughly 1% of global electricity demand. Source: International Energy Agency. 2019. These numbers are a stark reminder that the environmental costs of AI are real and rising. But with thoughtful design, policy, and action. We have the tools to bend the curve towards sustainability. In part 3, we'll lighten things up with some fun facts about AI and the environment. Spotlight an expert making a difference. And answer your top questions about AI's ecological impact. Ready to dive deeper into the world of sustainable AI? Let's keep the conversation going. Transition from part 2. In our previous installment, we dove deep into the role that artificial intelligence plays in environmental sustainability. We discussed the significant role of green AI in reducing environmental impact and offered some eye-opening statistics about the ecological footprint of AI. Now, let's keep the momentum going with some fun facts about AI and its environmental impact. Before shining a spotlight on an expert in the field. Fun facts. The energy consumed by AI globally is anticipated to overtake the energy consumption of Australia. By 2025, a country with a population of over 25 million people, training a single AI model can produce as much carbon as flying a plane across America 34 times. The total carbon footprint of AI is estimated to account for as much as 5% of all global emissions. By 2030, AI has been used to detect illegal deforestation in real time. With a success rate of over 90%, the water required to cool data centers is more than the consumption of over 2 million people per year. Google uses DeepMind AI to manage its data center cooling, reducing the energy consumption by up to 40%. Azure, Microsoft's cloud computing service, uses AI to optimize energy use and reduce carbon emissions. According to PwC, AI can help reduce global greenhouse gas emissions by up to 4% by 2030. AI is being used to predict and manage the impact of natural disasters, such as floods and wildfires, helping to mitigate environmental damage. By utilizing AI in agriculture, we can increase crop yields and reduce water and fertilizer usage, leading to a decrease in harmful emissions. Author Spotlight. Our expert spotlight shines on Dr. Vivian Ming, an acclaimed theoretical neuroscientist, entrepreneur, and author who is passionate about the intersection of AI and the environment. Dr. Ming has been consistently named as one of the most influential women in technology. She uses AI to tackle some of humanity's greatest challenges, including environmental sustainability. Through her work, Dr. Ming has shown how AI can be harnessed to predict and respond to the impacts of climate change and has developed AI models to optimize clean energy production. Her work is an embodiment of the potential AI holds for creating a sustainable future. As we transition to the next part of our series, we want to focus on answering your questions about the environmental impacts of AI. So, whether you're curious about the future of green AI, have questions about the role of policy in AI's environmental impact, or want to know more about the intersection of AI and sustainability, be sure to stay tuned to our next article. Part 4. Frequently asked questions. How does AI contribute to environmental pollution? AI contributes to environmental pollution mainly through its energy usage and the generation of e-waste. The energy consumption of AI systems, especially those used for machine learning, is substantial. Additionally, the manufacture, use, and disposal of AI-equipped devices contribute to global e-waste. What is the carbon footprint of AI? The carbon footprint of AI is substantial, considering the energy-intensive processes involved in training AI models. IDS estimated that the total carbon footprint of AI could account for as much as 5% of all global emissions by 2030. Can AI help combat climate change? Yes, AI can play a crucial role in combating climate change. It can be used to optimize energy consumption in various sectors, predict changing weather patterns, monitor deforestation, and even model climate systems. AI can also be used to find more efficient ways of producing renewable energy. What is a green AI? Green AI refers to the practice of developing and implementing AI systems that are environmentally friendly. This includes designing energy-efficient algorithms, using renewable energy sources to power AI operations, and making the lifecycle of AI products more sustainable. How can AI contribute to waste reduction? AI can contribute to waste reduction in several ways. It can optimize resource usage in manufacturing processes, reducing the amount of waste produced. AI can also play a role in waste management, identifying and sorting waste for recycling. How does AI affect wildlife conservation? AI can greatly assist in wildlife conservation efforts by monitoring animal populations, tracking their movements, and identifying threats to their habitats. For instance, AI technology has been used to monitor and protect endangered species in the wild. How can government policies regulate the environmental impacts of AI? Government policies can set standards for energy consumption and e-waste disposal related to AI. They can also provide incentives for businesses to adopt green AI practices and use renewable energy sources. What is the role of companies in mitigating the environmental impacts of AI? Companies can conduct life cycle assessments of their AI products to evaluate their environmental impact and commit to recycling or reusing hardware wherever possible. They can also invest in green AI practices and use renewable energy sources for their operations. What are some practical ways to reduce the environmental impact of AI? Practical ways to reduce the environmental impact of AI include designing energy-efficient AI algorithms, using renewable energy for AI operations, and recycling or reusing AI hardware. How can individuals make a difference? Individuals can make a difference by choosing to use AI-enabled devices and services that prioritize environmental sustainability. They can also advocate for policies that regulate the environmental impacts of AI. In line with our discussion, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 from the New King James Version, NKJV, Bible presents a timely reminder. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. It's high